Well, how are you all doing today, my people? Oh my days. I've been so busy from the other day. So I think this thing needs to go a little further too close to me. Good morning, welcome to the live, guys. I'm just curling my hair. Haven't been on live for a little while. So I'm just curling up my hair. Welcome to the live. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to share a little story time as I'm curling my hair. I'm going to share a little story time. So this is a little story time vlog, video, along with curling my hair or styling my hair, whichever way you want to call it. Yes, so this story is going to be about when I was living in Jamaica. And I was living with my son's father. I'm going to talk the story about that. The story is going to be when I was living in Jamaica and I was living with my son's father, and I decided that I want to leave him and move back to live in the area where my mom lived. So my son's father, we were living together in Clarendon, and things was not going well with both of us, and I want to leave. So I leave my son with his brother wife and went up back to where I was with my community, where I was living with my mom. So after I went and rent a room. I didn't want to go back to my mom's house. So I went back in the area and I rented a room. So me and my sister chartered a removal van. I chartered the removal van to go back to my son father house to remove my furniture and my stuff that I have in the house. Anyway, he did not know that was my intention. But when you are leaving a man or a woman, it's best sometimes not to tell them because you do not know what their response will be, especially as it was in Jamaica. So I planned to leave him, so I went and I get my sister to accompany me. So we get the removal van and came now. So in the night we came. It was, I think it's a Friday night or a Saturday night. I don't exactly remember if it was a Saturday night or it was a Friday night. But I know it was the weekend. I think it was a Saturday night. Because I just remember now the Sunday I found out what I'm about to tell you. So in the night now, we went down to his house now with the removal van, and I went to the police station to get the police to accompany me because I want to take my furniture And because I want to take my furniture and I do not know how he's going to respond, knowing that I'm going and I'm taking my stuff, so I get the police to accompany me to go to his house. So when the police came in the night and I take my stuff, I take my bed, I take my wardrobe, I take my dresser. I now want to take my stove. The man do not want me to take my stove. He's saying to me, what is he going to cook on? I said, but it's my stove. I need to take it. He hold on to on the stove, don't want to give me the stove. But I said, I never say anything like this is my stove. I need to take my stove. He don't want me to take the stove. He said I should hold on. Eventually, when the police asked me for the receipt, and I take out the receipt because I brought my receipt for my furnitures. Because my man just tell me that he probably don't want me to take my stuff. So I brought my receipt with me so I can take my furniture and my stuff. So because he don't want me to take my stove, the police officer asked me to show him the receipt that the stove was mine. So when I take out the receipt and show it to the policeman now, and the policeman go back to him and say, you have to give the lady her stove. You got to give the lady her stove. You don't want me to take my stove. You know what the man did when he eventually said I can come and take the stove. Anyway, the removal man went in and take out the stove. So I get all my stuff and I move now back up to where my mom live. The Sunday now when I'm ready to use the oven, the stove, because I like to put the chicken in the oven and bake it. When I want to use the stove, the man cut the hose that lead to the oven. Because those stove in Jamaica, it doesn't connect like these one here in the UK. Those one you gotta have a cylinder and a regulator that connect the stove. So you have one hose that will run up to the burner at the top, and you will have another hose that will descend down to the oven. When I turn on the oven and put in the chicken now, not knowing that the man cut the hose that connect to the oven. So you know that I like to bake, he cut cut the hose to that where the gas would go to the oven, that it cannot work. So this Sunday I'm there cooking now. Want to know why I'm not smelling anything. I'm not smelling the chicken baking or anything. Not knowing that he cut the hose. When I go and look, I realize now that the thing not working. So I remove the oven from the back, from the wall and look behind it. When I look behind it, I realize that the guy cut the hose that connect to the oven. And it was not his stove. It was not his money buy it. Yes? He cut it, damage it, because he did not want me to take my stove. Can you imagine? Some men is so cruel. So you can imagine if I went by myself, I didn't take the police officer with me. I would not be able to get my stove because that's what it will damage it. So up till now, that oven could not be used because he cut the connection that will run to the oven. Yes, and that's how some men stay. Yes, some men, if they give you money, they want it back when you're leaving them. If they give you anything of value, when you're leaving them, they're taking it back. When I say men, I don't mean men alone. Let me just clarify that. You have females who do it as well. Yes? But that stove was my money by it. But because he was so cruel, yes, he damaged my stove. Damage it. I could not use the stove, the oven. I could use the burner on top, but I could not use the oven up till this day. And up till now, he didn't own that he was the one who do it. Up till now, he did not own it. That he was the one who cut the hose that connect to the oven. Yes? So some person you are leaving them, if you're in a relationship with them and you're moving out, they will want to damage your furniture or damage your appliances. So that was my story when my son father cut the hose that connect to my stove. In other words, he destroyed the oven, so I could not use it. Yes, yeah, I could not use the oven to bake anything else from that moment. and it was not his stove. So he wanted to take it. I should have left it, give him, and go and buy another one. Can you imagine? And this man did not buy my stove. Anyway, that's my little story time while I'm curling my hair. When I was in Jamaica, when I moved to live in Clarendon with my son father. Down there was so lonely. Yes, down there was so lonely and quiet. My God. Clarendon, real farm area. Real farm area. So I just moved back to Old Harbour to live there. I don't know how he did convince me to go move down there. I remembered the first time that he wanted me to move down there, I didn't want to go. The countryside. But eventually he convinced me and I moved down there. Yeah, Clarendon. Clarendon was very slow for me because I am a person who like to hustle and do my little thing to make my money. Clarendon was very slow for me. Because when I used to live in Jamaica, I used to be self-employed. I used to have my own little business that I used to do because I used to sew. I used to sew things and sell. I used to make like pillows and take it to the market and sell it. That's what I used to do because I used to sew things. And when I go down that country place, it was so lonely. And when I need to buy my material to make my pillows, I have to travel very far with it. Very far. It's have to travel very far to get to Clarendon with it. But it's a job. Anyway, guys, I'm just curling my hair. I haven't come on live from the other day. I want to go out into London because I'm not working today. I was in Wales and I came up back. So I want to go and cook some salmons. I take out some salmons there. I'm going to cook some salmons. And then I'm going to go up to Tower Bridge. Just to go for a day out. Not a day out, just to go out and get some fresh air and go by the Thames. I like going by the Thames, taking the scenery and the fresh air. Look at the boat going by. So I'm just curling my hair because some the other day I have my hair in the braids and then I was wearing the wig. It need perming at the moment, but I don't think I'm perming it back. So guys, how are you doing? How is everything? How is everything, guys? I hope you all are doing well. Next week is September. We're going back into the school term. Yes. Shirley White, welcome to the live. How are you today? Welcome. I was just sharing a little story of the time when my son father cut the hose that connect to the oven, my cooker and my stove in Jamaica when I went to move out my furniture to move from his house. Yes, because it wasn't going on right when I live in the country. So I decided I'm leaving this man. Thank you. Yes, I decided I'm leaving this man and going back up to Old Harbour. I can't stay there with him in the countryside. Because I can't work to make no money down there. And I have to have my own money. I can't wait on man money. So I wanted to move away back. But I didn't want him to know that I'm moving away back. Because some men, they are serious down, some Jamaican man, they take you to the afterlife when you want to leave them. So I'm moving silent. I just leave like I'm going to look for my mom. And just went up there to strategize how I'm going to move back up there. Yes, that's what I did. And leave him down there. Yeah. The man cut up my stove, cut up the hose. I could not use the stove. Can you imagine if I did tell him that I was going to leave? Maybe he would have cut me up instead. Good thing I used my head, you know. I said, I'm going to go and look for my mom. Yes. And I take away myself from him. Take away myself. I just take away myself from him. So you know what, this thing now work out. Yeah. Take away myself. When I moved down there, like his brother, wife, I suggest like I would come and wash the clothes and all of those things. So these people out of order, I'm not no wash clothes lady. You know, like, so I'm not coming to no country to come turn no camera around your face, see? You understand? So, I just take time to take care of myself. I say I'm going back up to my mom to look for my mom. I'm just going up to look for my mom. Yes, that's what I tell them. I leave them down there. Yes. I'm going up to Oldava to look for my mom. And just leave them. And take time leave them down there. Yes. Then I just get my sister to follow me and go and remove my furnitures then back. Yeah, just remove my furnitures back. You know what, I want to take my stove. If I didn't call the police, I wouldn't get nothing. Maybe I wouldn't get anything. I wouldn't be able to take away nothing. Take away my things then back. So when you live with somebody and you want to leave sometime, don't tell them anything. You have to study the person that you're with. Study them. Is it safe for me to tell them that I want to end this relationship? Because some of these men, they're crazy. How the man cut up the hose that connect to the oven of the stove. Maybe if I hadn't carried the police and I went there and said to him that I want to leave, maybe me would get the cut, you know? So I study the scene and just take away myself. So, take away myself, leave them. So you have to use wisdom. Especially these crazy men. Somebody don't want you to go. Want you to stay there, turn there, mash up yourself with them. Just keep having babies. Stay there, keep having babies and mess up your life with them. And they can't offer you nothing. They don't have no future. Ask them what's the plan for the next 5 years. You don't know. All along before he knew. But when he get you where he want you, he no longer know nothing. So what is this? Before I come to country, you make me so much promise. What and what we're going to do. And when we're down there, now you're doing nothing. Wasting my time. Me, I just take for myself and leave him. I say, you know what? Me, I go up and look for my mom. I'm going up to look for my mom. Yeah, probably would have fight me down there. Because when I go to take my stuff, the police, even there, and him find ways to cut the hose. Cut the hose that connect to the oven. So you can imagine if I go by myself to try to take my stuff out, or what the big problem would have been there. I just use my head. Yes, I'm going up to look for my mom. And I went up to look for my mom. That's I plan. I plan to go up there to look for a place for rent. So that's what I did. Leave and go up with my mom to rent a room in Old Harbour there. So I went up and I rent a room up on a road called Burke Road. I think I was paying $3,000 a month for that room. And that's where I stay until I leave and come to England. In that room. I used to make pillows, you know. I make pillows. I used to make pillows, curtain, and spread that you put on bed. Because I could sew. I could sew clothes. And I used to make skirts and stuff for people. But when I moved to that Clarendon country place, I couldn't do nothing. Because it's a proper country place. When I want to go up to Celia for Spanish Town Road to buy my sponge to make my pillows, it was so far to take the thing down there. I have to go to Pings or Pablo's to buy the material to make the pillow bags. It was so far up from Clarendon to go up a town. And I'm like, girl, you made a mistake. You have to sort this thing out. I can't make no money. You understand? And the thing is, we live next door to his family. have 2 cylinders. If when their gas is finished, they come and take my cylinder. If we have a little shop first when we was running, because that's what he convinced me that things gonna be different, because we're gonna open a little shop. We open a little shop, and all of the little goods them in the shop, he take, he give it to the family. He take, he give it to the family. I'm not saying that you're not to give, but if you are doing a business, you can't give away everything. If you have money and they need it, they just take it and give it to them. No matter what I want to do or what we want to do, he take it and give it to them. I said, no, 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 Beverly, you can't stay here, so. So one day I just tell him, say, you know what? I'm going to go up to see my mom. I'm going up to look for my mom. And that time when I go up to look for my mom, I have a little money that I was saving out of my little business. I save, because I always save out of my little business. And I reach up there. I went and I rent a room. After I rent that room, I get a truck man and I pay the truck man. And I go straight down there back for my things. And I think my mom did lend me $500. So I went to buy some cloth because I did have some sponge. I just buy some cloth and make some pillow and start to sell back pillows. Because I used to sell pillows like $500 a pair. And I used to make money because I used to go up to Mandeville to sell the pillows. And I used to go to Santa Cruz to sell the pillows. And that's how it is, you know, and so on. And I go back on my foot. Because when I came to England, my ticket was 47,000. Yes, 47,000 to come to England for my ticket. And I sell pillows. The pillows then that I used to sell, that's what I used to sell. And show partner and pay for my ticket to come to England. So I used to make a little money out of my business. But when I moved to that Clarendon place, I couldn't make no money. Could not make no money, love. In that country place that the man carry me, go hide me. Because to me, I can't carry me to go hide me. Hide me from our civilization. Yes. Carry me to hide me from the civilization. I said, God eternal. In that place where he carry me, nothing was going on in that little community. It's a little farming community. The little stuff we pack the shop with, he sell some of them and some of them he give it to the family. And I'm like, no sir, this not gonna work. Next thing me hear the brother wife and the brother, if me can wash some clothes for them. Your face, me not come there for wash no clothes. You understand? Or the lady that used to come to wash, she not turning, me can't help. Me say, no love, me can't help with washing no clothes. You not come here for that. Yeah. I just say, you know what, this not gonna work out down here, my love. I just tell him I'm going to see my mom. And there I go, my little opportunity to get away. Yeah, my little opportunity to get away, my love. And I did grab all of it. Leave him down there with him, people them. Make him stay down there with them. I am to stay down there. I am family them. Yes. When I reach up and want to use my oven, the man cut up my oven, the connection, the hose that to lead the gas to the oven. Yeah, could not use my oven. I think my sister still have that stove using it up till today. Was a good stove about it in Singer, Jamaica. Good stove, but the oven can't use because the man mess up my stove. Yeah. Last time I go to Jamaica, my sister still have the stove using. My little sister. Yeah, mess up my stove. So many of you leaving them, you're together with them. And you're leaving, ladies. Use your brains. Use the brains here. Don't tell them that you're leaving. And some of them will damage you. Do bad things to you. Yes. You see all of your fingers them together, they are not, even though they're side and side, they are not intertwined. They are not intertwined. So it's not everything where this finger know, you must make this finger know. Yeah. That's what I did. I'm going up to see my mom and I just go up there to look at her room. I said, Mom, you're not working out down there, you know. Even though my mom did tell me not to go. When I see my mom tell me anything and me go do it, it always go bad. She said, don't go. Yes, amen. My mom said, don't go down there, but I take myself and go down there. I don't know why me didn't make the boy convince me to go down there. You understand? You know? So the family must say, yes, the brother carry a woman so they can use me. Maybe that's what they said, you know? Me? When I see them start to bust the body and me to come and wash the clothes, I just find a way, my love. I found a way to say I'm going up to see my mom. And I go up to see my mom. What I did, I went to rent a room. I rent a room. I move back up. Yes, I start make my pillows them back. I make money. And that's what I pay my 47,000 out of to come to England. I just throw partner. I just throw $2,000 a week. $2,000 a week, partner. I sell 4 pillows that pay for my partner for the week. 4 pair of pillows pay for my partners. And that's what I did. 47,000. Just come to England. Even when I came to England, he didn't know that I was coming to England. He did not know that I was coming to England. I just leave and come. Yeah, you only hear that I was in England. That's how you move. Yes, man. That's how you move when you're with certain men. You have to study them. You have to be 10 steps ahead of them. Yes, because if they are ahead of you, you're in trouble. I'm telling you, ladies. And men too, because some women is terrible as well. You can't tell them that you want to end the relationship. You know? Anyway, guys, my little story time that. Yes, I'm going to go in the kitchen because I've got some salmons. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to do some salmon. I don't even know what I'm going to have it with. So I'm having some water. I don't even know what I'm going to have the salmons with. But I'm going to look in the fridge and make something. And then I'm going to go on the road. Yes, tomorrow I'm at work. So I'm making use of today. Guys, I went to Wales. A conference in Wales over the weekend. It was so beautiful. It was so beautiful. I tell you, I really enjoyed it. You know? I really, really enjoyed the conference that I went to over the weekend. Anyway, I'm in the kitchen now. Make me see what we can do. So I have this little salmon here. And I have some fillet. Oh, let me take it out. I'm going to do it up. Let's wash my hand. Now it's cut here in the soup. I don't know what I'm going to do with salmon with. I'm going to put it in the air fryer. I have some chips in the oven, in the freezer. I don't want anything like that now. I think I'm going to fry it up and cook it down with some pepper. So get a bowl and put this into. Yes, people. See, let me have this one. Now, I'm alone here, you know, because my son, they're not even here today. They're with their brothers. They're with their brothers. I'm here alone. I'm alone at home. I'm going to cook so I can take some lunch with me tomorrow. So the people them say I must come and wash them clothes. Can you imagine? I said this is not good. I said I can't wash no clothes. I didn't move down there to wash nobody's clothes. All of those things. They want to take me to a yard girl. Yard girl, you know. Yeah. So Beverly, you gotta move from this place. That's not nice. You have to learn to read the sign when it's time for you to move. Yes. I just find my... Yes. Wash off the salmon here now. With some vinegar and season it up. It and this. You have to know when it's time for you to move. Yes. It's just stay stranded and stuck. They may have to wash up and put them over here so tell me ready. Stranded and stuck in some situations where you find yourself you can't get out of. You got to know. You got to read the signs. You know? Read the signs. Because people not easy. Yeah, probably sitting there and saying that the brother brought me there for me to come on yard girl for them with them face finish. I should come and wash clothes for them. So what is this? I ain't wash no clothes. I wash it no clothes, my love. I want somebody to wash my one, then I much less. You know when you have the fish, you gotta scale it to get these things off it. Yeah. If you don't take them off this, it's, you know, you will heat them, but you have to scale it to get the things off it. Oh, the ice in my hand. Let me get the cutting board here so I need to slice the salmons. So I cut them into 3 different pieces. Here. Exactly. we're gonna do it. So I'm gonna leave that now to simmer down, and then I'm gonna come back and cook later on. So later guys, I'm gonna cook later. I'm not cooking now. I'm gonna get 2 sweet potato, some banana, because I'm gonna do a little meal prep so I can take some to work with me tomorrow, Thursday and Friday. So this is what I'm doing now. I've got 3 sliced salmons and I got 4 other little piece of codfish. So I'm gonna do like a little meal prep. I'm gonna do some pumpkin, sweet potato and some green banana. So I can just cook it, put it in a container and take it to work with me. So I'll see you later. I'm gonna go on the road now. See you later. Bye bye. Stay blessed. Remember to like up the live before you go. Thank you. Bye bye.